Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I can actually hear myself because I'm using different headphones. Normally, I can't actually hear myself. I got an email about my Amazon Prime subscription. I bet that means that it's about to expire. Okay, maybe not. I think it's just telling me that I can use Prime Video. Okay, thank you. I'm aware of this because I used it the other day. Thank you very much. I gather you guys can hear me alright through the microphone. As I say, because I've switched my headphones, so my sound settings are all skew with. Make your mind up, Mus. Nah, yep. Right, this track's nearly finished, and it's very nearly 9 o'clock. Getting a little bit of an early start, but that's not the end of the world. Let's pause YouTube. YouTube? No, well, that wasn't YouTube. That was iTunes. And let's come into here and put this audio music back up a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's think about where's going to be best for the camera. What's in the top right of City Skylines? I don't think there's anything important in the top right of City Skylines, so we'll go for top right, I think, and find out that I'm probably wrong. How are we looking? Looking okay. Oh, I've got something on my head. Or is it just that my camera's making my head look particularly red? Probably. Don't know. Right. Well. Hello. I think top right is okay for City Skylines. So, shall we get underway? Hello everybody, I'm Bristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming, welcome back to Ellitopia Live. It is Build a Week because it is the first weekend of the month and you guys have voted for us to play, as you've probably guessed by now, Cities Skylines. I have recently picked up most of the expansion packs, not all of the expansion packs, but certainly the most recent ones. I have not got the Deluxe Edition upgrade because I don't really need it. I didn't get the Stadiums DLC because it wasn't worth it. The High Tech DLC I questioned, wasn't too sure, decided not to. And the Rock City DLC, I don't really bother about the music. So that's not there either. What we do have is After Dark, Snowfall, Match Day, Art Deco, Natural Disasters, Relaxation Station for some reason. I think I got that one for free for some reason. Pearls from the East, Mass Transit, and Concerts. And I believe Concerts is the latest. Yeah, Concerts is the latest. Not the latest because they're doing another one ready to be released. But that is the latest one that has been released. So we are going to... Right, what I've got. Let's have a look mods-wise. I have got some mods running, but I also have the Enable Achievements mod, which allows you to still get achievements while you're running modded. The reason I'm doing that is because the only mods that I've got are things that really make the game do what it should already be able to do. So, Fine Road Tool, Fine Road Anarchy Tool, the First Person Camera, the Move It mod, Network Extensions, and Traffic Manager President Edition. That's the only mods I'm running, which is why I'm happy to put the Enable Achievements mod on, because I don't feel like it's cheating. I'm just adding functionalities to the game that really should already be there. I've also got a special map that we're going to use, which is this one, which is Essex, which is where I was born. So we're going to have a look at that map. You get to see the wonderful Canvey Island, I believe, in this game. So we're going to go for a new game. We're going to pick that map. Where is it? Essex. There it goes. So it has some oil, some ore, some farming, and some forestry. There is a fair bit of water around. It has outside connections by highway, train, ship, and plane. 76% suitable area for building. Building theme is temperate. So all we've got to do is give it a name. So we're going to call it... What should we call it? Oh, look, we're going to call it Ellitopia. We're not going to bother with... Should we bother with... No, we won't bother with left-hand traffic because... If I remember rightly, the map is all set up and everything. I think the left-hand traffic would just mess things up the way it's set up. So, we're going to start. And you guys will get to see Essex. How is everybody doing this evening? Hope you're all doing well. I haven't said hello individually to anybody today, but hello to everybody. What I'm probably going to do in this game is we're going to name maybe districts or specific buildings after the Patreon supporters, or anyone that submits a super chat with a name suggestion via YouTube. So the Patreon supporters will get priority because they have already donated and therefore they should be entitled to have their name put into a game. I have recently changed the Patreon levels and things, but the people that have already been donating on Patreon, they're going to get kind of grandfathered in. I haven't quite worked out how to do that on Patreon yet, but I might have to create like an extra tier for people being brought in who were in early. I don't know. I'll work something out. But yes, so Patreon supporters will get priority for naming things. So district names, we might name any like permanent buildings like the fire stations or whatever, schools. And anyone in the chat can suggest a name for something by submitting a super chat via YouTube. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure how super chat works. But yes, if you submit a super chat, put in there what you would like something to be called, and we'll put it in. So, Nope, we need a mod which removes traffic lights. Nope, we've already got that. We've got traffic president. That's fine. We've got traffic president. And does the traffic mod remove the idiocy that is... Yeah. So, well, let's pause the game. Traffic president allows us to turn on and off traffic lights and things and set up junctions and lanes and things like that. But also, the expansion lets you play around with traffic routes and things as part of vanilla. The mass transit expansion lets you do all that with vanilla anyway, so that's not too bad. So this here is Canvey Island in Essex. I grew up literally, let me change the angle, I grew up there, right there, literally there. This area here is an area called Benfleet. And I literally grew up right there. So we're starting not too far from where I used to live, where I grew up. So let's see how much of a mess we can make of my hometown, shall we? You'll notice there's some very specifically placed areas of farming. That is ore. I think there's oil down here as well. So we'll have a look at all that as we come to it. First thing we need to do is to actually unlock all the roads and things doing this stupid thing. I don't know why we have to do that. There we go. So now the roads are unlocked. Yeah, you can already remove the traffic lights in vanilla now since they released the mass transit mod expansion. I'm going to convert these roads straight away, and then I'm going to... Let's think. See, I can't actually delete that road, and for some reason it's a one-way road that way. I really don't know why they've done that like that, but never mind. Ideally, I want to check what's going on with that roundabout as well, because I don't think that's set up right, but never mind. Let's expand these roads as well. There we go. And then... There we go. So we are going to put residential and things here, commercial probably along this street, I think, and then obviously the industrial is all going to be in these areas. I'm going to try using a system that I saw a YouTube video on about, which is to do with setting up super blocks, which is something that they've been doing in Barcelona. So we'll start off with, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh no, actually, I don't want to do it quite like that. What I want to do is we'll use one-way roads, and we'll come. Yeah, these are good enough. Let's go. What are we driving? We're driving on the right, aren't we? Yeah. So let's go in 2. Go in 2. And out 2. Yeah, it doesn't quite want to do that, so we'll do it like that. Yeah. If it's in vanilla, then where is it kept? It's in this information tab thing here, in the traffic routes option, and then you choose junctions. And as you can see, you can turn traffic lights on and off. You can turn stop signs on and off on the various different things, like so. So that is in vanilla now. You've also got routes, which is to do with who's using what track, who's using what road, where they're going, and bloody bloody blah. And then adjust roads. I have no idea what this is for. I haven't worked it out yet. You get these things, and you can, well, not do anything really with them. I don't get it. But there we go. That's that. If someone else knows what they're all about, then please do feel free to let me know. So we have some one-way roads. We need to do more than that though. We need to go like this. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't know if this is going to work. So that's 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4. Oh, of course, yeah. Fair enough. Right. No. There we go. So that's pretty much square. This doesn't actually line up right, though, does it? It should be there. One, 2, 3. That's more like it. Yeah, that's a better placement for it. I don't really want to do it at that funny angle. Right, okay, let's use, this is where we use one of the mods. Road Anarchy. Now it can go there. There we go. So that's not actually a junction, it's just a node. There we go. So they're straight now. Good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to continue this one-way road. Oops, all the way up to the top. Bring this all the way back down. Why didn't that line up? There we go. And equally, we'll then go in the opposite direction. One that way. One that way. And then here we will go... I don't know if this is right now. Yeah, that's right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've done it right. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the center ones we will change to two-way roads. Okay, this is what is being referred to in Barcelona as a super block. I don't know why. I don't know what's super about it, but that is what they are building. Let's get some water in before we do anything else and run out of money. So let's do that. Where should we do that? We'll do that over here, where the water's not really moving that much. There we go, and we'll have some power. Should we have wind power? Should we stick with wind power to start us off, I think? That's farmland there, isn't it? I'm going to start down here with the power. And then we'll go from there. Where are we? There. To there. And then we'll go along these bushes. And into the corner, like that. Drivers everywhere will hate you. Quite possibly. Let's have the sewage here. So one thing I'm quite looking forward to in the new green expansion is the new sewage things that they're bringing in. These can connect together like so, and then this can go... Actually, I don't normally do it like that. what I normally do is we'll go along like this. A bit more. And then we'll go up like this at a 90-degree angle so that we cover everything. There we go, like that. Like that. Typically I need one more. There we go. So that's everything covered for water and sewage straight away. And we will start zoning from this corner here, just because that's where they are, and we'll do a little bit of commercial there. Industry, we will start off... see, I don't really want that junction there if I'm doing it like this. That's a pain. I'll tell you what, I'll come off here instead. No, I want it up. Right. We will... Right. We will come off up here. Through the trees. Come on, I want a slight angle on that. Let's come off snapping. There we go. There we go, and then... There we go. No, come on. Go in the bit in the middle. This bit here. This is where I want it. Go on then, we'll have to do it there. There we go. Right, and then... There we go. So there is some industry, which is also going to need some water, isn't it? Oh, turned off snapping. Go. Everything covered. So let's zone. We've got some there, so we'll zone from here because this is where the power is. It'll be dirty industry to start us off with, obviously. We will fix that later on. Hooray! Water pumping station has been constructed. Blah de blah. There we go, people are building straight away. Congratulations, the city's first power plant. Okay, they're going to build pretty quickly, I think. Oh. So, our first houses are going up. Our first people will be moving in. Is this like a much better version of SimCity? Oh yes, this is a, well, 3, maybe 4 million times better than the original SimCity. Than SimCity, the weird multiplayer one that they did. Okay, music starts, which means things are starting to happen. We must have like some cars on their way down to us or something. So, I've got an idea. I don't really want people turning right on this junction because that's going to slow everything down. I want it to be a very smooth kind of slide off the road majiggy. But if I put a road through here, then that's going to cause extra problems. So this is where one of the mods is going to come in handy, because this is an idea that I have. If we build a little one-way lane through here, preferably a straight one, like so. And then we use the traffic president to modify the lane arrows and say they can't turn left or right from there. They can only go straight on. So that's for the people who need to get to the commercial, for the trucks that need to get to commercial. They can come out of there and just go straight across there into the commercial area there. And then the people here cannot turn right. So they can only turn left across there like that. That's the marvel of the traffic president mod. These don't have power. Why don't they have power? Because they're stupid and they've built their power grid to there, where I don't have a pylon. So, out comes another mod. Move it mod. Ta-da! Now you have power. There we go. That mod is extremely useful. Okay, so they're building up industry. They've got power and water now. There is demand for industry. They are growing slowly. Let's... oh, we can't do anything with taxes or anything. Oh, what we can do is we can shove that down, because we don't need to put that much budget into our water. In fact, for the moment, we can pull that all the way down as well. Electricity is always a bit rocky when you're using wind power, so we'll keep that as high as we can. So we are going to need a district name. So, sewage? Why is sewage a problem? You're connected to the outlet, are you not? That was a bit strange. Why did it suddenly decide that it wasn't, that we didn't have any sewage? Very strange. Anyway, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, we can't do districts yet. Once we've unlocked districts, we'll have a district for that area. We need 550 people first. And once we've got 550 people, then we will start naming things. It's going into night time. Here come the street lights and the house lights. There's much more demand for industry. So So let's build that so that it comes further and further away from the city. Can we have a district called Mus? We can indeed have a district called Mus because Mus is one of our Patreon supporters. Let me just, bear with me a second. Let me just pull up my list of Patreon supporters. I'll have to put that over there. Okay. Where's my list of patrons? Patrons. View all current patrons. Okay. No reward. These users chose to donate without any reward. No, they didn't. Can I can't change what level they're on. Strange. That's William Ullum and Jakob. Strange. Anyway, let's go back to what we were doing because I have the list here now. So technically our larger patrons should get priority. However, our larger patrons aren't here this evening, so so the first districts and things will be named after the people that are here. People are starting to arrive in the city. We got, yeah, let's go for a car. Pick a car. We'll go for first person view. Here we go. Driving through the city. Can't turn left there. Can turn left here. Everyone's turning left here. Oh, it's a bit jittery. It's because I'm live streaming and it's processing at the same time. Straight on. And no, turning right. Okay. Turning right. And parking there. Oh. There you go. It's parked here. Somewhere. There. Park there. There you go. Whoever that was lived in that house there. Okay. So, industry is starting to build. There's still a lot of demand for industry. Ideally, we need to unlock the next tier, which we're going to do there. There we go. So that we can start charging taxes. We also get the school, the clinic, and the landfill site. So let's pause the game for a second. What I'm going to do first of all is go for taxis and up the taxis on industry to like 11% to reduce some of the demand and also to earn a bit of extra cash. And then we will expand out a bit. There we go, and then we've got a little bit of residential demand coming in, so that can come over here and here. Excuse me. We have got residential space available, but they might want a bit more space for some reason. Yeah, the frame rate for some reason is a little bit funny today. I think it's because I'm live streaming. Obviously, my processor is recoding all the everything, ready to send it over the internet. So hopefully, the frame rate won't be too terrible. Complete game on Steam is about £52. I mean, I would recommend it because it is a fantastic game. It is the best city builder I have ever played. If you're into city builders, which not everyone is. So that would be up to you. I just love the detail and things like that on it. Even like on the roads, you've got these little like electric stations and the signs that say no left turn and all this kind of thing. You can be very detailed with what you build or not, you know, whichever your build style is. It's very interesting. Right, we're starting to get a bit more commercial demand. I want to use this kind of area here for the schools and the medical centres and things like that. I can use it a little bit for commercial, so we'll use that one for commercial, I think. This kind of area here, yeah, I want to use for like services and things. I liked SimCity 2000. Also, I do like things like Tropico and such too. Oh, it's Minecraft Man. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back. After a year. Really? You've been away for a year? Oh, we're starting to have power problems. So, time for another windmill. Let's go there. Good, good. Build a school and more citizens will want to come. Indeed they will. Go on, clear out the way. I've sorted out the power problems. There you go, they've just noticed. Thank you. School. School. So, we have the school in this middle section because it's a two-way road. And that will serve everyone in this area with no problem. There we go. Everyone's happy. And we can do a medical centre as well, just behind it. Oh, apart from that, I don't have enough money. I have spent all my money. How much is the landfill site? 4,000. We can do the landfill site. Where shall we do the landfill site? Bearing in mind it creates a lot of pollution. Let's bring it off this road here, I think. So we'll do it with the little dirt road. With the freestyle road tool. Going round the electric pylons, avoiding the trees and bushes. There we go, nice straight bit at the end so it doesn't get confused, and we will put that right there. And then out go our little dumper trucks on Thomas Road to go and pick up everybody's poop and stuff. I do like that with part of the mass transit mod expansion rather is that all the names in vanilla get named, so some of the features from each of the expansions leak over into the vanilla game, which I quite like. I quite like that model. Okay, those houses are all going to be fine. Little bit more industrial demand, so we'll have a little bit more here. And then we'll start coming over here, I think. There we go. There's another milestone. So we can now unlock a bit more land. We can now do districts and things. So, let's start a district. It's gone a bit foggy, isn't it? It's a bit of a foggy day. Look at that all over there, look. All those roads and everything that have already been built on this map. How pretty. So, let's go. Let's start from Todd Street. Go like this. Nice and carefully, making sure we don't colour too far outside the lines. Very tricky to get right and keep it nice and tidy. There's a lot of snapping to things in this game, and sometimes you don't actually want it to, because it interferes with other things later on. There we go. Right, so this district is going to be called the Mus Industrial Estate. There are going to be no specific policies on this industrial estate for the moment. Are we out of power again? Already? Wind might be low. Where are we? Yeah, wind is a bit low at the moment. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep them going. Well, later on that will be a nice clean industrial estate. We are going to have another industrial area over here, which is, now that we've unlocked the policy for it, we can have farming. Would you rather be a farm, Mus? You can be a farm if you like. A farming estate. Come on. Oh, there we go. Space already occupied. No, it's not already occupied. Well, it is, but that's the whole point of junctions. You want to be a farm. Okay, you can be a farm. Oh, I did that wrong. Come on. There we go. So this down here is all farmland. So why isn't the local government doing anything about the fires? What fires? We haven't got any fires, have we? No, there's no fires yet. Right, so let's rename this one then. So this one can be the Dallas Industrial Estate because he's a Patreon supporter, and this will be Mus Farms. Mus Farm. There we go. And this will have an industry specialisation for agriculture. There we go. And then we'll zone it all for industry. That one little one's going to be very important. Now it usually takes a little while for the farms to kind of catch on and actually build anything. Go. Oh, no, not quite covered. There we go. Use the other zone tool to drag large zones. Yeah, I know I can do that. I just get... well, I just prefer doing it this way, the way I did it. There we go. They've got power now as well, which is good. Okay, so industry is sorted for the moment. We're going to need some more commerce, and we're going to need some more housing. So, obviously, this block is getting rather filled now. We can do a little bit of expansion on that. So, for example, we can go like this, but with straight roads. And we could add, say, some commerce in there. Oh, hey, we're a tiny town. We can do landscaping. We've got event policies. We can do some parks and things. Got some new roads. Some canals. That's about it, really. Flood wall. Yeah. Okay. I think we might have unlocked some unique buildings somewhere along the line there as well. So let's do this one like that. So that will all be commercial, and that will all be commercial. I could do the same around here somewhere, but I'm not going to for the moment. Excuse me. What I should actually have done is do those the other way, so that this one-way road stays one way. We need a dragon zone. Well, at the moment, Dragon, because you're not a Patreon supporter, you won't get priority for naming, unfortunately. So the Patreon supporters will get priority, and then the Super Chats will be the other way of getting your name in this particular series, if we're doing it live. Right, they're starting to complain about crime, so we need to have a look at a police station. If I put it there, it covers pretty much everything, doesn't it? Or there. I could put it there. That's a good place for it. There we go. Police station. And out go the policey cars, please. Oh yeah, there's a policey car going. Off he goes. Driving nice and fast. Using the wrong lanes to do things. Oh, went all the way around the block to get to that. He could have just gone the wrong way up the road, but there you go. To go to that little cabin shack thing. Yeah, they've sorted it out. All done. Off you go. Back home. Must have been a domestic. It was really quick to sort out. Okay, right, but we definitely need more residential area. So we can do a little bit of an extension out here. Obviously, I don't want to push it too much. So the 2-lane road can come out this way. One. Can we get 2 in there? Ooh, not quite. That's a pain. Can Anarchy do that? No. Can't quite get 2 bits of the road there. So we can get 2 like that though. But then that's not going to fit like that, is it? Okay, so it doesn't fit. So this will be like that, this will be like that, this will be like that, and that would be 2-way. Would it fit? No. So we can do it to there. One blip short each time. But we need a road going across so that they can actually get through. eventually we'll probably buy this land. So that's going up that way, that's going down that way. So we need to go down this way. That'll do. For now. I did that as two-way. I didn't mean to do that. Right. That'll do. You should avoid four-way crossroads. Indeed, that's why I've done everything as one-way roads. So there are actually... Oh, we have got fires. Hold on. Pause the game. Time for a fire station. Fire station can go here. Makes everybody happy. And can you, like, send a fire truck straight out to that fire, please? There we go. 2, 3. Driving over that person's garden. There we go. 3 fire trucks. Come on, put the fire out. Yeah, good job, guys. Good job. However, everyone's complaining about power again. We're producing 19 and we need 27. Ding. Typical. That one's gone at a different angle. Can I rotate? Yeah, there we go. Rotate it like that. Nice. Got to keep it nice and tidy. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry, we've used one-way roads, so they're not actually four-way junctions. They're only two-way junctions. They have done some improvements to how the lanes are used, but we also have traffic precedent, so we can actually tell them exactly what lanes they're allowed to use for everything. So there's not so much of an issue there. We need more residential areas, don't we? So let's go like this. Oops. There we go. Can have one little house on the corner there. That might as well be commercial. Only the emergency vehicles use the spare lanes, yeah. They've improved actually how the emergency vehicles work in this. The emergency vehicles will now actually kind of weave in and out of the traffic to get through it. So if you've got 2 lanes and one of them's not so busy, they will switch lane and use the empty lane even though you can get past, like, even though they need to use a different lane, if you know what I mean. They can ignore the lane arrows and all this kind of thing. These guys are all complaining that they haven't got any workers, so we are definitely going to need more residential areas. So I think it's time that we buy another plot of land. Now, which way shall we go? Shall we go this way, or shall we go this way? I think this way probably makes more sense. So let's go like this. Purchase. There we go. Okay. I'll tell you what I am going to do is I'm going to make this a district, even though I don't need to, because it's only fair that we name the first housing district after one of the Patreon supporters. There we go. Complaining about water. That's just a budget thing because I dropped the budget down to 50%, so I can sort that out pretty easily. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be... we'll keep the hills and we will call it Ullum Hills. After William Ullum. That district is so smooth. Smooth district. Okay, let's up the budget for the water. We'll go to 70%. Day and night. There we go. And they should all go. Oh look, we've got water. I'm so ashamed with my district designs. Is there anything we're missing? We've got... Oh, we didn't have any healthcare, did we? Let's get a clinic in here. We can't afford it. We can never afford it. Right. Taxes. Let's up the taxes on residential a little bit. There we go. Just gives us a little bit more income and pushes the demand down a little bit for residential. Now we can hook up these roads. So hook that back up. And then there we go, demolish that, and we'll do another estate over the back of here. Let's plan this right, shall we? So it goes... We want a gap in between those. So we'll go from, say, here. One. I did two, didn't I? Yeah, 1, 2, and then 1, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, not enough money. Okay, time to speed up the game. There's a big demand for residences. Why has that come out different? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because that road is moving away? No. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's strange. That means that road is in the wrong place. 1, 2. No, the road is in the right place. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. No, the nodes are in the wrong place. Okay. So that's there. There is where the road should have been. That's better. Right. It's at proper right angles now. Right, now we delete this bit. And we'll go road in. Road out. Can't afford it. Come on. If you draw it better on an Etch-a-Sketch, you're doing it wrong. Agreed. Absolutely. Come on. Come on, this residential demand isn't going to satisfy itself. I could get a loan. In fact, I think I will. Hang on, let's slow things down then. Loans. 20 grand. There we go. And then... there. There we go. And switch the middle ones to two-way. There we go. New estate built. And this one we will start building now. Yeah, we can come off here for power. Water, we need to extend this out. Out there. There we go. That'll do. Right. So then we'll start building from this corner this time. And you'll notice I'm leaving lots of space, which will be for things like parks and trees and nice things. They should start building pretty quickly up there. There we go. And then we'll do the same here with commercial. We'll have a little bit there. Maybe build a bit of commercial in between here. Not too sure. We still need to build that medical centre over here. Why is that? Let's pause that because that bit of road needs to be upgraded. There we go. Now obviously this is where the traffic bottleneck is going to be. We're going to have to be careful of that. To do with the trucks and things. They're going to give us hassle. So we have to keep an eye on that. We don't have... no, we don't have ore specialisation yet. This is ore area here, the Dallas Industrial Estate. Which is actually going to be renamed to Dallas Mines once we get to it. The farms are kind of dying. They will rebuild though once we've got more workers for them, whom are moving in at the moment. Might as well just do all of that. Have we got enough? We need a little bit more commercial. Okay, so... oh, we're a boomtown. And we've got the ore specialisation. Fantastic. We can buy another plot of land if we want. We've unlocked buses. recycling, bus roads, ferries, the advanced wind turbine, cemetery, loads of stuff unlocked. Okay, good. So we can start building this way as well if we want to. There's a lot more farmland and things around here that we can start using. Means we won't have access to that little corner bit, but I'm sure we can probably survive without that. We're low on power. Thankfully, we have new advanced power thingies. There we go. Fantastic. Right, let's make the Dallas Industrial Estate a mining area, like so. And rename it Dallas. Oops. Dallas Mines. So we have Dallas Mines, Moose Farms, and Ullum Hills. We need a district for here as well. Let's make a district for here. Oops, I went off. I coloured outside the lines a little bit. Oh, look, they joined up. Yep. There we go. Right, so we need to come up with a name for this one. We have Jakub on the Patreon list. So this is now Jakub... Jakub... Square. Jakub Square, sorry. There we go. I noticed there was a new type of water pipe. There is a new type of water pipe. That is heated water. Water pipe with heating pipes. They're ridiculously expensive, and they are for the snowfall maps. You have to build boiler stations to provide people with heat via a pipe system. It's extremely expensive, very fiddly, and a pain in the butt. So that's why I didn't go for the snowfall mod for this particular playthrough. We need a little bit more commercial. Let's decide where we're going to put it. Let's put it along here, I think. Mind you, that means the trucks... Oh, they've all... I don't want too many trucks coming along here to deliver goods. So let's go like this. Like so. And then we'll put commercial on either side of that road, with a gap either end, in case we want to build the roads up. Little 4x4 bit on each end. No, not even going to bother. They've got water. They may not have power. We'll have to see where they build. Bradley Street. That's the Bradley Street commercial estate. Commercial industrial, apparently. They're complaining about power again. Why are they complaining about power? Because one of their buildings was demolished and now they don't have power. So that was pretty stupid of them, wasn't it? Oh, because because they changed to the ore specialisation, didn't they? There we go. Something built. Excellent. Okay, so that will stop the pollution from spreading as well. Hopefully the pollution will die down slowly over time. So, how's this bit doing over here? It is all zoned. They're just not building in it yet. These have all built up. That's nice. We've got the money for the medical centre. Let's have a medical centre. So we'll start with one here. These guys aren't going to be covered. They're starting to complain about water, so we need to up the budget on the water. 90%. There we go. Be quiet, everybody. You've got water. Go away. There we go. Lovely. All sorted. So, hey there, Geordie Stewart. Welcome, welcome. Welcome aboard, indeed. So, we now have access to education and buses. And no, we've got education, haven't we? Yeah. Have we got the high school yet? We have. How's the elementary school system doing? We are a little bit over capacity, so we do need another elementary school over here, ideally. There we go. So they'll all be happy as far as education is concerned. I believe the police will kind of cover that already anyway. Fire service will be okay. Now, this is where one of the mods is going to come in handy. Because what I'm going to do, what I'm thinking of doing, is building some bus lanes. Here we go. Right. Busways. Now what I can do is say there to there, for example, is a bus lane. And then I can do a bus lane from here to, say, there. And in theory, only buses are allowed down those roads. I could make those one-way with bus lanes, I think. No, I can only do 4-lane roads with bus lanes, which I could do here once this starts getting busy. Yeah, there's no small roads with bus lanes, only trams or monorails later on. Okay. Well, see, look, the police can use them. You're not supposed to be able to use them. Yeah, you're not supposed to be allowed to use them. That's okay. So that clearly doesn't work. What I can do is I can use Traffic Manager, actually. Vehicle restrictions on this road here. And I will say nothing. No cars, no trucks. So buses, taxis, utility and emergency vehicles can use them. No cars, no trucks. No cars, no trucks. There we go. Oh. There we go. So like the utility vehicles and things can use them. The buses and the taxis can use them. Obviously people can use them, which is clearly an advantage because they're using them a lot. And then we will build a bus station. The reason we do that is it stops the traffic from going through them so that they use the main road, but we can still send buses through there. So, where... Oh, we can't afford it. Okay, let's speed up time. Let's earn some money, and then we will build a bus station. Somewhere convenient. Could build it here, actually, just off the beaten track, in case we need to expand that road. Come on, give me 30,000. Here we go. Right, so there is our new bus depot, which will send out buses for us once we've set up some bus routes. There's a bus station. Where are we? Where's the... There we go. Bus line. So, oops, let's bash my microphone. So, important places for bus stops are going to be commercial areas. So, we will have a bus station, a bus stop rather, here. And a bus stop here, where there is a commercial area. And then we will go around the outside of this every, I don't know, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kind of. Cannot find path. Why not? Why can't you go round there? That's not a one-way road, that's a two-way road. What you do is you go like this along here and you go around there like that. Funny that. Is it because of this silly thing? Let's go. Yeah, that's what it was. It didn't know that it could get there, so there we go. And it couldn't work out that it could go, or I couldn't do that anyway. Right, anyway, so there's a bus route. And then we'll do a similar thing over here. So we'll have a bus stop there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we'll have one that kind of joins the two of them together. So we'll go 1. Oh, I did that wrong. I'll tell you what, we'll go the other way around. No, we won't. No, we won't. Because that won't work, will it? No, we just want to create a new line. So... create a new line. There we go. Right. And we'll go 1 there. 1 there. Through the bus lane. 1 there. 1 there. Round the block. Might as well stop at the... What is that? That's all that... Oh, it can't work. Bear with me a second.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
A thunderstorm warning. This is not good. Especially with our electricity so bad at the moment. Okay, well you're about to see what a thunderstorm is like in this game. Right, let's come back through here. Oh, it's zoomed me out so that I can see the thunderstorm.
The storm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Right, we need to fix some of those roads, but before we do that... How do I turn this off? Hang on. Let's watch the thunderstorm. We might get away. Ooh, we might get away quite lightly with this one, because it seems like it's out to sea a little bit more. There is a tree on fire there. There's a few on fire out there, as you can see. There's one there on fire. Oh, that's a building that got hit. So, hopefully the fire brigade will be on their way to that one. Everyone's lost power, which means one of our power lines has been hit. Or one of our windmills was hit. Probably a power line, because these have power, so the power line joining them has died. Yeah, look, there it is. That power line's been destroyed. There we go. What are we doing actually need that one anymore, so that's alright. Can't afford another windmill thingy yet. Check out the fires. These trees are all going to get burnt because I've got no way of putting the fires out. Because I haven't got any helicopters to put out tree fires. Oh well. I think the storm has finished. Let's have a look at the report. No casualties. 1 building was set on fire. 212 trees were set on fire. I think we got off fairly lightly there. Right, there was one other bus route that I wanted to do, which was to do with this block here. So, and also we need to bus over to the industrial areas. So let's have a bus route that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's sort out all these weird lanes that are messing up our bus routes. So that one, you can go left or right from that lane. Thank you very much. And there was a weird one over here somewhere as well, wasn't there? You can go left or right there. That's a two-way lane. Where did the bus line go? Hang on. Oh, it was this one, this way. Okay. So this route, you can go straight over from that lane. Yeah. And there was another weird loop-de-loop up here as well. You can go left from there. So they will sort themselves out slowly. Here. That one's just sorted itself out. That's good. There we go. They're sorting themselves out now. With the downpour, you'd expect the fires to go out by themselves. You would, although they're pretty major fires, apparently. Right, let's go for a bus lane that goes like this. And goes up to the farms. Into the mines. And then maybe around a bit. And we've got another weird loop-de-loop. Let's fix that line. There we go. So we've got a few bus routes set up now. We should see a fair few buses driving around. There we go. There's the buses driving around. We can actually, if we want to, we can colour each of the bus lines. So bus line 1 could be the red bus line. 2 can be the purple bus line. 3 can be the dark blue line. 4 can be the light blue line. And 5 can be the green line. There we go. And then each of the buses gets colour-coded to the line that they're on. So there's a lot on the green line. One on the red line there. If we go over here, we should see the ones on... Here we go, the blue line and the purple line. There we go. Just found this game for $7.99 deluxe edition. Nice, very nice. I might stick it on my website at some point. We shall see. If I can get it, I think I can get it from my suppliers. So we can do trams and ferries and taxis at the moment, but haven't really got much use for them at this point. People, oh, of course, people are still having power problems. We need to build another one of these guys. There we go. Sorry, there you go. You can have some power now. There we go. Why are these dilapidated when there is actually commercial demand? Is it just because they didn't have enough workers? The big industrial demand. Let's... Oh, maybe it's the amount of goods they were getting. They weren't getting enough goods from the industry, maybe. Don't know. There we go. So you guys can have a bit more industry. We can buy another plot of land, so we could unlock all this land here, which has got industry in it. We haven't yet unlocked oil specialisation, have we? No. Forestry, I don't think there is any forestry here, apart from maybe that bit over there, I'm guessing. Where's the... tiny bit of forestry. Forestry is up there, look, that's all the forests. We've got oil here, we've got oil round there, and loads of oil down here. Some more ore up here, and loads of farming up at that section. So we shall have to see what we can do with those. Demand for industry is very high, so we may have to look at that right now. Let's have... we can do some more ore up here. So let's have to demolish that little farm there. There we go. Music's a bit loud, isn't it? Okay, so then we need a new district. I think we've run out of names though. We've run out of Patreon supporters for district names. So you can use the super chat feature to suggest a district name if you wish. Just tidying this up. And I'm not going to set any kind of like minimum or anything like that on the super chat side of things. So this is going to be ore specialization. I'll either be farming or ore, depending on where they build. Okay, so that's plenty more space for... Why is that not? Oh, it's the wrong thing, that's why. Yeah, so we're going to need pipes a little bit further along. There we go, so they've all got water. They'll hopefully start building from there, so they've all got power. Commercial is starting to get a higher demand now. Where should we have commercial? Come down here for it. Let's go like this. Hate it when it snaps to the, there we go, snaps to the wrong grid. There we go. Leave that bit blank. Whoa, that's not right. Commercial. 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 Leave that. They've got water, they've got power from them, so that's fine. Okay, on pause. There we go, they're all building, good. And then we're going to need more houses. We could fill some of these spaces in. Actually, these won't have upgraded, will they? Or will they? Oh, they are starting to upgrade. Educate more citizens. That area next to the dump site, I take it that'll be the McDonald's. Quite possibly. Educate more citizens. Right, so these are going to need... Yeah, they're starting to need educated workers. So we need to build a high school, which is going to cost us 24,000. We're not far off that. What I'll do is I'll build a high school here somewhere, and then I'll set up a bus route for it. We're running out of power as well. This is the problem with wind power, is it does kind of drop every so often, and you end up with people with no power because the wind isn't actually at full strength. Although at the moment it is at full strength, and we're still short. Okay, so we are just short on power. So we need one of these for 12,000. We're going to have to do that before we do the school, aren't we? There we go. Once we unlock like incinerators and things like that, then power will cease to be too much of an issue. Can we up the tax a bit? Up the tax a little bit, and on the commerce. Just to speed up our income a little bit. While we do that, let's go... Where should we go? Put some housing there and there, just to give us a little bit extra. I do not play PUBG. I don't know if anyone else does though. I can't speak for the whole group. Paranoia Simulator 2K17. Sounds about right. So, where are we going to put our high school? We could put one like here. Just off this road. Build a road across. Will it let me do that? From, say, there to... No? No, let me do that, but then I don't think that's big enough to fit the school in, is it? Let's find out. I can put it, like, here. No? No. Okay, so that idea doesn't work. Shame I can't put it on the bus line, actually. On the bus lane. Could put it here, next to the bus lane. Or is there a bus station here somewhere? There's a bus stop there, bus stop there. If I put it here, it's near 2 existing bus stops. There's a bus stop there. Right, I'm building it there. Everybody's happy. Pretty much everybody's covered by it. They're complaining about water. Finally put this up to 100%. Ah, this could probably go up to 100%, can't it? Because that's looking after the garbage for everybody. So now the buses will automatically be able to get people to the high schools, because there is already a bus stop there. Purple... Only the purple line goes through there, though. Okay, so what we can do is... On the blue line, make that stop there. On the light blue line, make that stop there. So there's 3 buses will stop there. Purple, dark blue, and light blue. This light blue one will stop there. This purple one will stop there. And the blue, dark blue one that goes right the way through will stop there. So that's good. Hey there, Lee01 Mister. Welcome back. I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? So, we're probably going to need another estate as well, though, aren't we? How's medical care looking? Pretty rough. Oh, mind you, healthcare availability is really high. They're just outside the catchment. Let's give them the cemetery, shall we? This is something that Conflict Nerd spotted. People seem to love living near a cemetery in this game. Watch. I'm not sure why you would love to live near a cemetery. But there you go. People now can live near the cemetery. And that will send out hearses to pick up dead people. There we go. There's a hearse. Where are you going? Overtake the bus. Around the corner. Oh, going to this building, which is still building. Getting out to pick them up. And then he's off. There you go. He's got a 10% load. How many bodies can you fit in a hearse? I'm fairly sure you can only fit 1 body in a hearse. Maybe 2 at a push. You know, if it was like a double funeral or something. But, 10%? I mean, I don't think you can fit 10 people in a hearse. So does that mean if you can fit 2 people in a hearse, he's got 1/5 of a person in the hearse? Just the torso? Maybe a leg? I don't know. Hey, look at that bus stop being busy. That's made our bus service worthwhile, hasn't it? Everyone and their dogs. There you go. Look, there's someone's dog standing by the bus stop there. Evidently you're allowed dogs on the bus. Some people getting on, some people getting off. Not a lot of activity there. It's just a very busy bus stop. Resides at the Dean residence. Going home. So he lives over here, which is on the blue bus route, which is why he's waiting for the bus. Very logical. Can we rename the Nancy Phillips Street to the Nancy Reagan Street? Where's Nancy Phillips? This one here. Why Nancy Reagan? Okay. Why not? You know. Nancy Reagan Street. There you go. I always use the mod that removes the need for cemeteries. Worst part of the game, in my opinion. Meh. Yes, but there you go. Just an arm. It was a construction site. Fair enough. I'll tell you what we could do is... I was saying that if you want a district named after yourself, which we have one available, if you want a district named after yourself, then you can just send me a super chat via YouTube, and we will name it such. But I could maybe name some of the fire stations and things after people, because it doesn't actually show, but we can name it for people who want to name it. If someone would like a fire station or a school or something like that named after themselves, then please do let me know. I think road names are a bit obvious, so that might have to be a super chat as well. But yeah, if you'd like a school or a fire station or something like that named after you, then feel free to let me know. We haven't named that either. We could potentially name the commercial area here, because later on that might actually become like a leisure specialised area. Let's turn it into a district anyway, even though we're not quite ready to deal with that situation. We actually don't particularly need the garbage dump included in it, or this bit this side, if I'm honest. There we go. Daffodil Square at the moment. So Autumn Heights and Daffodil Square need names. I'm just going to check something. Bear with me a second. Just checking that things are up to date. Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh. There we go. What's going on here? Hang on. No. She deserves it. She had to put up with that actor for ages. Lost Arm District. Unfortunately, this is Jakob Square, which is now on Nancy Reagan Street. The Lost Arm was from Nancy Reagan Street. What about fire stations? Oh yeah, we could... Incineration plant. Once we've got incineration plants, I am more than happy to name an incineration plant after Dragon. Need another one of these guys. Starting to get a little bit tedious placing them all the time. There we go. How far are we from incineration plants? Quite a way by the looks of it. Is it big town? Yeah, big town we need. So 5,500 people. We're a little way off that one. Next thing we unlock is leisure and tourism, oil industry. Yeah, I think I've wrecked the whole leisure and tourism approach because of the sewage that I've poured along the only possible beach that there would be on this island. Did we build? We built the high school, didn't we? Yeah, there's the high school. Why is that giving me a new messages sign? Hold on. Okay. So there's still a massive demand for residences, so I think we are going to need to build another one. Should we build one here? It's going to be a bit tight to do the whole 5x5 layout, but we could do kind of a thinner, longer version maybe. So it would go, say, in there. And out there. We've got 1, 2, 3. We go right. No. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could do that. And that's two-way. Back like that. Right. So then, one way this way, one way that way. No, we'll go like that. There we go. Go. Channel 1 is now following. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Let's do that bit. Then this is going to need power from somewhere. Bring the power across from the cemetery. And water, it's got some water, we need to extend that out though. There we go. That'll do. Then we'll start off there. How do the water walls work? Oh, you mean the keys or the flood walls? Because there's two. Actually, the flood walls is probably not such a bad idea thinking about it. Where are they? They're in this one, aren't they? So you've got quays, which is like a little barrier along the end that people can walk along, or you've got the actual flood wall, which actually is something you have to build inland, which stops flooding, potentially. So the flood walls you have to build inland, so you can't build them on the water, you have to build them on the land, and you just build them as you would normal roads, and then if the water fluctuates a little bit, it will stop it from going over. Actually, this is because this is based on a real place. This is based on Canvey Island in Essex. They actually have flood walls along this wall, which is the Thames. This is the River Thames here. They actually have flood walls all the way along because it did flood many moons ago. Not so many moons ago, actually. Can't quite fit the flood walls in between those. No. You can move the sewer system all the way to the end of the beach. I could actually now, couldn't I? I could put it up here. The problem that I've got with that is that it might actually go around here. Although I could put it right on that sandbank on the end, couldn't I? Oops, let's just bash my microphone a few more times. So if I move that to there, and then bring the pipes all the way back to here, and power lines all the way across like so. Oh look, they're complaining about power because they've built just outside. That's just typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. I don't really know how I'm going to fix that. How does it flood in the game? There are tsunamis in the game, and occasionally on smaller rivers. Doesn't happen so much on the Thames, but on smaller rivers sometimes you get surges of water and drops in water and things like that. Build one tile of housing the other side of the road. Yeah. Like this. Yeah, if I build one there like that. Just a little house. Go on, build a little house there. Please. There we go. So they built a little house and that's connected everybody to the power grid. Okay. Let's bring it round. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. Yeah, so the tsunamis are part of the DLC. The flooding is not so much DLC. It's actually just part of the original game, I think. The fact that the water level peaks and troughs as you're going along. Now, I want to try and force this sewage away from the island. So these new things can do that a little bit. The freshwater outlets. I'm going to plop a couple of these down. And what they do is any excess water that you have in your system, they just pump out to the sea. And hopefully that will allow us to kind of influence where the sewage is going. So if you look at this, give it a second, speed up time, we should see some water start pumping out of these in a moment. Apart from the fact that we don't have excess water in the system, because we need another water pump. So let's get another water pump, like so. What DLC is the freshwater outlet? That is part of natural disasters. Underground power is a mod that I haven't installed. Let's have another one of these here. So hopefully these will, you can see that they're actually pushing the water away, but there is kind of a general flow in this direction to go around here. I don't want the sewage coming around here, so I want these to push the water away so that the sewage flows away. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So I want them to kind of push this sewage. I'm showing you with my hand on my screen, but you can't see my hand. That sewage down there, like over there somewhere. Yeah, I want them to push it out to sea, so that it doesn't come down this river, this creek, because it'll creep all the way down here and through here, and then everyone will complain because the water will get dirty because it eventually comes out here, and that would be a problem. However, hopefully this sewage will all eventually dissipate out to sea, and we can start using some of this as beach. We can have a key. We could have a key along here, so I can show you how the keys work. Now, this new little estate is going to have no medical care, I believe. Oh, it's got some medical care. It's covered by the high school just about, but not by the elementary school. So let's give them an elementary school. There we go. Can you make buildings in the water? There are some buildings that can go in the water, like these ones, for example. Whoops, these advanced wind turbine things. There are some... not those ones, these ones. Oh, we can't access them because we haven't got we haven't unlocked tourism specialisation yet. But like piers and things like that you can place that go out into the water. You can kind of reclaim some of the water. There are landscaping tools and things that you can use, but they're expensive to use. And the keys let you build like right up to the water. Ah, we're a busy town. We get city planning, we get leisure and tourism, which is what I was interested in. Tourism specialisation. Some new roads. Hospital, fire station, oil power plant, police headquarters, bus station. This is like the fishing pier and the jet ski rentals and things like that. That's what I was talking about just now. Tsunami warning buoy, weather radar. Fire helicopters, which we could have done with earlier. Beach volleyball court. Can you make big bridges? Yes, you can make big bridges. They're very easy to make. For example, we could go... I'm not going to do it, but we could go like this. Oh. No, like this. Ta-da! And we can make it taller. And it's a nice suspension highway bridge. Don't know what that one looks like. Oh, they seem to all be suspension bridges. What does that look like? This one look like? Yeah, they are all suspension bridges, but you can make bridges very easily. There are some mods and things that you can download that change what the bridges look like. I don't remember how you do it. Oh, look. Forces tunnel, forces bridge. No, that's a mod I think that I'm using. But yeah, you can make bridges. They're not a problem. So we're reclaiming kind of some of this beachy area from the sewage. Underwater bridge, that would be a tunnel. And yes, you can build tunnels. Now, can I... Oh, that's pretty steep. I'm wondering if I can reclaim some of this back, if I level... see, what height do we want it? We want it like here. And then we can kind of level out to that. Will that give us... Oh, I've just created a mini tsunami there. Which hopefully will wash away in a moment to reveal a beach. Hopefully. Hey, look at that. We created a beach. Except it's night time, so you probably can't really see it very well. But there you go. We made a beach. So now we can start putting things on our beach. First things first, let's put a road along our beach. And I will actually join it up to there, even though I wasn't going to. Put that a little bit further round than I wanted to. Go. Oh, that's a bit close actually, isn't it? Those junctions are a bit close. Maybe I should join it across like that instead. That's a bit better. There we go. Chavon Street, apparently. There we go. So we've got a nice little road along the beach. I would start to make highways. Well, let's see how the traffic's doing. Traffic's not too bad. We need to buy this piece of land, I think. I mean, the nearest highway is right up there. Is that a train line? Nope, just a road. Yeah, the nearest highway is right up here, so we've got to buy like this extra piece of land before we can actually start joining to the highway. Got nice lots of space here for some more residential, but this is going to be commercial along here. And this is going to be a nice district all the way along there like that. Take it inland a bit. Beach Square. Well, at the moment it's not spelt right. It should be beach. And it should be strip. Where are we going? Come back. Right, that's beach strip. However, if you would like that to be your name in that district, then you are welcome to have that. Send me a super chat and I will rename it for you. Another power plant that we need. Okay, right. So, beach strip is going to be tourism specialised. Don't you get unlimited money? There is a mod for unlimited money, but I do not use it. Or do you mean me personally? In which case, no, I definitely don't get unlimited money. Iron snapping. Yeah, I'm thinking I can do another row. district. They are. So is the bit that side of the road. And that little section there. Do they have power? No, they don't. Probably best to actually do it from the power station. From the power plants. Power windmills. There we go. We'll have to delete those once things start to build. But at least these guys have power now. They already have water, which is good. Name the beach strip Geordie Shore. Unpause. Okay, so we need some more residential, so we're going to need another thingy. So let's start one here. Gonna have to kind of ad-lib this one. There we go. They might be able to get power from there, but equally they might not. We'll see what builds and then we'll give them power. So let's go. Bit of a kind of weird shaped one, this one, but there we go. We've got water, so that's fine. Got some nice hotels building now. Down on the beach. And now we're going to need, obviously, some beachy things on the beach. What is that? Nice emoji message there. So if we go for something like this, here we go. So now we can do things like a fishing pier. Where should we put it? Do that. Do they consider that attached to the road? Because that's the issue with these. They always say they're not attached to the road. Yep, that's close enough to be attached to the road. It's a bit high. But there you go. And it's currently still in the polluted water, but that won't last long. The polluted water... Oh, he's going around those water pump things. There's not a lot I can do about that. Let's try one more of these. Oh good, it's connected. Don't want that pollution coming this way. Ideally I want to change the direction of this creek, this whole river. Let's push it the other way. Close off the stream. Well, I mean I could. Like, just build up some land there, but eventually that probably will actually flow the other direction and it will actually flood, I believe. And I can't build there at the moment because it's outside of my land. The closest I can do is there. And at this point, the water is all flowing in that direction by the looks of things. I don't know. We'll see. I was going to do something like a beach volleyball thingy on the beach here. There we go. Oh, beach volleyball. So they built cement around it. Great idea. Yep. Well done, guys. I mean, we haven't got any parks in any of the other districts. Starting to get an industry demand. How about let's build some parks around here, shall we? Can we fit a dog park in there? No, not quite. We can fit one there. I can't even fit a merry-go-round in there. They're starting to upgrade a bit, which is good. Oh, the Paradox Plaza. I wonder if I can fit that in there. Nope, that's that size as well. Okay. Well, the Paradox Plaza is very good for making people happy, so we'll have one of those in there as well. Can you drop one of those small sand barges? Sand barge? What's a sand barge? Little plaza with trees. Other plaza without trees. Oh no, it has got trees. What was that one then? Oh, with picnic tables. And that one's with trees. And happens to have some picnic tables in it as well. Oh well. Well, they'll all start upgrading now. These, we'll leave those unupgraded. They can, you know, the old people can live there or something. A freshwater outlet on one of the sand islands around your outer outlets. What, one of these? Or out here? Well, it's not really working, is it? It's starting to go that way. If I buy this plot of land, I could put them like here, and that would push it that way, or maybe here, and that would push it that way a bit as well. But I don't really want to buy that plot of land just for that, because it's not really much use to me. Really, I want to buy this one next, and head towards the highways. Should we build a park in here? Let's build a park in here as well. Large playground. Doesn't fit anywhere. That's the problem with this road layout, is things like that don't fit. I have to put it like there. Which actually does cover them all, and covers those there. Actually, that's not a bad place for it. There we go, we'll have a playground there. And hopefully they will go a bit greener. Or bluer. Yeah, there we go. So maybe some of these will start to upgrade. Oh, they are upgrading, good. Educate more citizens. Traffic is looking very good though, isn't it? I mean, there's a fair few new people coming at the moment, so these lot will stuff up the roads for a little while, but things are kind of under control. Do the mines generate pollution? Oh, they do. I didn't realise that. I don't know why I didn't realise that, because that does kind of make logical sense. The fishing pier is not in the polluted water anymore. Kind of. Even more of a boost for Alum Hills. Indeed, it was. Oh, we've got 2 new districts as well, haven't we, that we need to districtify. That one is now Sunset Square for the moment. Was not quite as tidy as the previous ones. There we go. And then we'll do this one as well. I've done it again. There we go. Sheffield Square. So, there we go. I could make that a district as well, but I'm not going to. These guys don't have enough customers, I don't think. Not enough educated workers. Have we got problems with the education system? Elementary school is way over capacity, way under capacity rather. No, we're perfectly fine with the school capacity, and yet these lot don't really seem to be particularly well educated. So really what we need is another high school here somewhere. Is there a bus stop around here somewhere? There will be one around here somewhere. There's a bus stop right there, so I could do... there. Or is that a bus stop there? It is, so... build another high school there, make everybody happy, and we'll have a few more educated workers in that area. And there's a bus stop right outside, so we can modify the bus lines. There are, the red one goes past. Oh, light green one, and the red one. Red one goes around the outside, that's good. The green one goes over there, so that's not really important. Oh, that's the point. This green one does not go over there. So now it does. We don't have a bus service coming down to any of these. But out of curiosity, channel, what is your first language? Oh, yeah, what is your first language? Channel 1? So, considering most of my playthroughs end up with a horrible traffic situation right at the entrance to the city, on this occasion we haven't actually done too bad on that front. Things seem to be not too bad. We've had one disaster, which was a thunderstorm, which we averted, which was good. Speaking of which, let's get a weather station put down. Somewhere, you know, inconspicuous, because it doesn't really need to be anywhere in particular. Yeah, let's put it over here. There we go. That's a weather service. And, oh, I can't afford the shortwave radio, the short radio mast now. Which will have to go somewhere like that. It doesn't actually cover everybody. Well, we need it to cover all the actual residents as opposed to the farms on the outskirts. But it's going to cost us 10,000, so we need to speed up time. Get us 10,000. Make a water district. You mean like canals and things? Could do. Maybe towards the end of the island. Come on, give me the 10 grand. There we go. And everybody's covered, all the residents are covered by our emergency broadcasts, should we have one. There we go, there's our aerial. Our antenna, which broadcasts over the short radio waves to let everybody know. So what I think we're going to do is we are going to call the stream to a close there, because it's gone quite well, but it's getting quite late at my end. So if you are watching this on YouTube after the live stream and you haven't been able to watch it live, if you would like us to name one of these districts after you, then you can arrange that by heading over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Ellitopia, and you can become a patron and you can pick the name of one of these districts. Or you can join us next time we are streaming City Skylines, and you can send me a super chat and we will put you in. What I think we'll do next time is people who are not patrons, we will name some more schools and fire stations and things like that after them. And maybe we'll come up with, you know, some other things that people could benefit from. We're short on power again, so I'll just fix that before we go. There we go. So yeah, not a bad... Why did they suddenly all have no power? What's going on? They're all connected. What has just stolen all the power? I'm going to have to build another one straight away. Oh, it's our power production. It's because it's not very windy, I think. So what happens is, when it's not very windy, our power drops very, very significantly. So we're going to have to bring in incinerators as soon as we can, I think. Right, anyway, we can address that next time we come back to City Skylines. So I am going to save the game here. I have already got one called Ellitopia, but that's an old game, so I'm just going to save over the top of that. And there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to put a comment in the comments if you spot anything that I've done horribly wrong, or if you particularly like anything that I've done. All comments are more than welcome. If you would like to get involved, head over to patreon.com/Ellitopia and you can get involved over there. Or you can head over to ellitopia.com/support and have a look at what's going on there. And get involved anyway. Come and join us on the Discord channel. The link to that will be in the description, and you can come and join us there. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I've been Elbristow. You've been watching Ellitopia Gaming. This has been City Skylines. Don't forget to support the indies, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.